As the moon cast an eerie glow over the quiet town, the police station stood as a beacon of order and safety. Little did the officers know that the peaceful night would soon give way to a series of harrowing events that would test their resolve and push them to their limits. A call came in, shrouded in secrecy, reporting a disturbance at an abandoned warehouse on the outskirts of town. The officers, accustomed to routine calls, sensed something amiss. Unbeknownst to them, this call would be the catalyst for a series of unnerving encounters. As the officers arrived at the warehouse, an eerie presence hung in the air. Shadows danced, whispers echoed, and the building seemed to breathe with an otherworldly energy. It became clear that this was no ordinary disturbance, but something far more sinister. Within the walls of the warehouse, the officers witnessed unexplained phenomena. A flickering light that defied logic, objects moving of their own accord, and a pervasive feeling of being watched. Unease settled in as they realized they were dealing with forces beyond their understanding. In the depths of the warehouse, a ghostly figure emerged, a specter from the past seeking justice for an unsolved crime. It haunted the officers, appearing at the most unexpected moments, leaving them unnerved and questioning their own sanity. Driven by a sense of duty, the officers embarked on a relentless pursuit of the truth. They followed a trail of cryptic clues, digging deep into the town's dark history, uncovering long-buried secrets that had haunted the community for years. As the officers pieced together the fragments of the puzzle, they discovered a sinister conspiracy that reached far beyond the confines of the abandoned warehouse. Corruption, cover-ups, and powerful individuals intertwined in a web of deceit, threatening to engulf them all. In the face of mounting obstacles and the threat of retaliation, the officers struggled to maintain the integrity of the badge they wore. They grappled with their own doubts and fears, torn between loyalty to their profession and the pursuit of justice. Within the police station itself, an interrogation room harbored a haunting presence. It bore witness to countless confessions, secrets, and untold tales of desperation. The officers found themselves drawn into the room's malevolent aura, haunted by the ghosts of the past. As the investigation deepened, the officers found themselves on a treacherous path, descending into the darkest corners of the town. They confronted powerful figures who would stop at nothing to protect their secrets, leaving the officers vulnerable and unsure whom to trust. The officers discovered that the corruption ran deeper than they could have imagined, reaching even within their own ranks. Betrayal struck close to home as alliances shattered and loyalties were tested. The line between friend and foe blurred, adding to the trepidation that surrounded them. In a climactic showdown, the officers confronted the mastermind behind the sinister conspiracy. A battle ensued, both physical and psychological, as they fought to bring the truth to light and restore justice to the town. Lives hung in the balance, and the outcome would shape their futures. In the aftermath of the confrontation, the officers faced a reckoning, confronting their own demons, grappling with the consequences of their actions, and seeking redemption in a world tainted by darkness. The journey had changed them, forcing them to confront their own vulnerabilities and strengths. Though the case was closed, the shadow of the events lingered. The officers carried the weight of the investigation, haunted by the memories of what they had witnessed. They questioned their own role in the town's dark underbelly and vowed to never let such corruption take hold again. The officers became torchbearers of truth, vowing to uphold justice and integrity within their profession. They carried the burden of the secrets they had uncovered, knowing that the fight against corruption was an ongoing battle that required constant vigilance. In the aftermath of the investigation, the officers sought healing and closure. They grappled with the trauma they had endured, seeking solace in the support of one another and the realization that they were not alone in their struggles. Armed with newfound determination, the officers became guardians of their community. They redoubled their efforts to protect and serve, ensuring that the town remained a safe haven for its residents. They became beacons of hope in a world tainted by darkness. The events that unfolded within the police station left an indelible mark on the town's history. The legacy of the investigation served as a reminder of the fragility of justice and the ever-present need for those in power to be held accountable. The officers emerged from the ordeal with a deeper understanding of the complexities of their profession. They learned the importance of trust, the power of perseverance, and the lengths they were willing to go to protect the innocent. The investigation had revealed the thin line that separates darkness from light, reminding the officers of the constant battle between good and evil. They vowed to remain on the right side of that line, upholding justice and fighting for the truth. Even as the case concluded, the officers knew that their work was never truly done. They would remain vigilant, ever watchful for signs of corruption, injustice, and the encroaching shadows that threatened their community. With the investigation behind them, the officers embraced a new beginning, a chance to rebuild, to heal, and to forge a path toward a brighter future. The town would never be the same, but they were determined to ensure that its scars served as a reminder of the resilience of the human spirit. As time passed, the officers carried the ghosts of the investigation within them. The memories of the harrowing events served as a constant reminder of the lengths they had gone to bring justice to the town. They became a living testament to the power of courage in the face of darkness. Armed with the knowledge they had gained, the officers became guardians of the truth. They sought to expose corruption, protect the innocent, and ensure that justice prevailed. Their dedication to their profession and their community remained unwavering. In the wake of the investigation, the shadows that had plagued the police station began to retreat. The air felt lighter, the atmosphere less oppressive. The officers took solace in the knowledge that their efforts had made a difference, even if the scars remained. The investigation had been a long and arduous journey, testing the officers' mettle and pushing them to their limits. They emerged stronger, united by a shared experience that forever bonded them. The long night had ended, but its impact would reverberate within them for a lifetime. In the aftermath, the officers realized that the true heroes were not those with badges and uniforms, but the brave individuals who came forward to shed light on the darkness. Their courage and resilience were an inspiration, reminding the officers of the importance of their work. Behind the scenes, the officers fought battles unseen by the public eye. They carried the weight of the community's trust, knowing that their actions had the power to shape lives and restore faith in the justice system. Their dedication and sacrifices remained unspoken, but their impact was immeasurable. The investigation had forever changed the officers. They had witnessed the depths of human depravity and the strength of the human spirit. They were no longer the same individuals who had entered the police station at the beginning of the case. They had been tested, scared, and emerged as warriors for justice. As the final chapter closed, the legacy of the investigation lived on. The officers carried the lessons learned and the scars earned. Their resilience and unwavering commitment to justice would forever shape the way they approached their profession. The police station stood as a symbol of their endurance, their dedication, and their unyielding pursuit of truth.